in state championship games this weekend. With that in mind, we'd also like to congratulate Bill Stubbs and the Riverside Rebels for winning the Division III state championship in the Mercedes-Benz Superdome this past weekend. Coach Stubbs getting it done again as he did at Selma previously. Great season for Riverside Academy, and congratulations to them. And also congratulations to the St. Charles Catholic Comets and Coach Frank Monaco, who's here today, on an outstanding season as they played for the championship once again. So Frank, congratulations to you. Go ahead, give him a round of applause. It's good. This weekend, as mentioned, you've got 5 games in the non-select side, all of which figure to be outstanding. On Saturday, we have 3 games, and we'll have all 3 broadcasts live on WGSO 990 AM and at WGSO.com. Sure looking forward to that. The first game will be a special game for the 3A championship between the defending champion Lutcher Bulldogs and the A-Meet Warriors, with a great tradition of their own of being a championship program. Our first speaker in his second year at A-Meet has the Warriors in the 3A state title game. A big semifinal win last week. They've had an outstanding season, and they're really looking forward to the opportunity to play for the championship, which they didn't have last year, but here they are, and no surprise with the program that they have. Please give a very warm Greater New Orleans Sports Foundation Quarterback Club welcome to Coach Zephaniah Powell of A-Meet High School. Zephaniah?
Good afternoon. First and foremost, thank you to the Greater New Orleans Quarterback Club for having us this morning. Along with me is my principal, Mr. Brendan McCurley, and we bring you greetings from the great city of Amet, Louisiana. Also to the men on the stage, Coach Brown, Coach Jenkins, Coach Powell, who has not made it here yet. It's an honor and a privilege to share the same stage with such a good group of guys. I want to wish you guys continued success, not only with your football teams, but also personally as well too. Just speaking on our season this year, we came into this season with high expectations. We came back in with 23 seniors. Young men who, during the summer months, worked their tails off to get to this point as to where we are. I know many of you saw our story last year and what happened to us. It was an unfortunate incident. We placed it behind us. We educated not only our kids, but our coaches, our community, our teachers, our staff, everybody that was involved with our program as to where and what we need to do if any unfortunate incident happened. We put it behind us. We got back to work, and the work of all of our labor is starting to come to fruition at this point right now. We had a very challenging schedule this year. We played a bunch of 5A schools, played a bunch of 4A schools, and our district is always tough. We went, final record was 7 wins, 3 losses. First 2 playoff games were at home. We played against Jules Sumner, who was also a district opponent. Our next game was against South Beauregard, a team that we had never ever played before. The last 2 weeks, excuse me, we were actually on a roll against Iowa. They were the number 2 ranked team in 3A once the top 32 came out, and also the number 3 team, which is Kaplan, which was, they were ranked number 3. So our kids, they bought into what we were doing, and we're blessed to be where we are right now. Just speaking of the matchup against Coach Jenkins and Lutcher, we know that offensively they have playmakers all over the field, starting with their quarterback. But what's unsaid about Lutcher is what they do up front. They do so many things, you know, with the skill guys that they have, but you know, the guys up in the trenches, they don't get a lot of credit for that. So one of the things that we noticed on film is that they're very disciplined and they're coached up well. But just going back to their skill guys with the quarterback, Mr. Kirkland, he makes them go. He's blessed to have some receivers to his right and to his left. He can get the ball out to any one of them. If you don't make a play or make a tackle, they can take it to the house. Defensively, they're very stingy on defense. As you saw, one of their kids was just player of the week, number 14, Mr. Ricotta. Very aggressive, not only him, but everybody on that defense, from the inside linebacker to number 4 to number 26 to the guys they have playing up front. Special teams wise, they're very good in special teams too. Real good field goal kicker. Kickoff team is excellent. They know how to flip the field and play field position as well too. So it's going to be a challenging game for us when we get ready to play Saturday. Historically, this has been a very big game for A-Mid as well too. It's been years where A-Mid, they've been ranked very, very, very high and had to play Lutcher. And Lutcher would come in and always either knock them out the playoffs or knock them out the semifinal game or beat them in the state championship game. So our community, they're all psyched up. They're all geeked up about this opportunity. and we're just looking forward to a great game. So on behalf of myself and our community and our school, once again, I just want to say thank you to everyone that invited us here today, and we'll see everybody Saturday at 12 noon. Thank you so much.